Hello, my name is Ethan Maxwell, and I'll be analyzing Sly Cooper 2 Band of Thieves. Sly Cooper 2 uses a nuanced understanding of the MDA framework for the purpose of enforcing thematic ideas tied to its narrative, expressing themes and plot elements through the game's aesthetic, music, controls, and characters to create an enriched experience. The game amalgamates lots of different ideas across different genres when displaying its final aesthetic. The menu to start is structured like an episode select screen for a DVD box set, each level framed as part of the episodic Sly Cooper television series. The music that plays in the menu follows this primary melody. Which, while playing, can be heard across several of the game's levels. This serves the purpose of tying aesthetic values into the mechanics. Sly Cooper focuses on stealth and espionage, so the soundtrack places this melody, Sly's melody, within the various level tracks throughout the game, making it sound as if Sly is sneaking within the various songs making up the game's soundtrack. Beyond music, clear inspiration is taken from the medium of comic books. Cutscenes use bold outlines around characters, distinguishing them from the more diluted backgrounds. The only parts that move on the screen are either single sections of the finished drawings or minor details, like lights or smoke, avoiding full frame-by-frame animation, but rather making it appear as if the comic book had come to life. Comic book influences appear within gameplay as well, with a bold onomatopoeia burst out of enemies after they get taken out, accompanied by an Adam West audio stinger. This attempt to imitate other forms of media like television and comics was done to show how Sly Cooper 2 is a narratively focused game, as both those mediums are driven by their narratives. Also regarding its narrative, Sly 2 exhibits several themes across its runtime, with the most prominent relating to teamwork and cooperation. This thematic focus isn't just tied to the game's visuals, but also its mechanics, both shown through the characters that the player takes control of. Gameplay is structured around the game's primary trio, each a member of the titular Cooper gang. Bentley is small but versatile, being the most intelligent of the group. His combat and movement capabilities are limited, so he makes up for it with unique gadgets and intellect, cementing himself as the team's tactician. Because of Bentley's prowess as a tactician, he is also the one who plans out different tasks for the team to pursue, making simple slideshows leading up to the final operation.
Stealing the clockwork wings in the middle of a crowded ballroom is going to take some serious misdirection.
Murray, in contrast, is the strongest, being the most combat-oriented teammate at the player's disposal. His strength lends him to very situational jobs, but also the primary defense against the wide variety of enemies across the game's runtime, acting as the team's muscle and getaway driver. Sly is the most versatile of the group, having the majority of movement and combat options available to him. This versatility is the reason why he's the game's titular character and leader of the team, being able to transition between different playstyles and situations when appropriate. The different missions given to the player serve to show the different strengths and weaknesses of these three characters, each one being more capable in a given area than another. The team is expected to work together to complete these different missions, each acting as separate parts leading up to the final objective of each level. A heist that can only work if everyone involved can work together. A cooperative band of thieves.